Let's slow down because everything is moving too fast. Mars, newly entered in Taurus, squares Pluto in Aquarius, and this tension reveals where I'm giving away my power, awakening a great motivation to align myself with the frequency I want to live at. The heavens are inviting us to approach our inner truth, as this moon speaks of the truth that liberates. It's time to be honest, compassionate, and resilient. The sun trine Pluto supports creativity and puts a new filter on me, allowing me to see life differently. Venus in Cancer activates the square with Saturn in Aries, testing my maturation in values. This is the full moon in the school of freedom, which feels like a collective and personal reorientation. It's the axis of Gemini Sagittarius thought, where thought truth becomes experience and transform knowledge into wisdom. Perfect for dismantling obsolete belief systems and filling life's adventure with meaning. The third and final moon of May, it's a full moon in fiery truth-seeking Sagittarius. It's not a particularly friendly moon. The start of the moon was tough, and so is the ending. But it's also not the end of the world, at least not to the ever optimistic. See the silver lining in everything, Sagittarius. Everything is an opportunity to learn, after all. When we adopt this attitude, life becomes a series of adventures, a risk taken just to see where we'll land. This is even more useful to adopt now, given the Uranus effect currently present. Opposite Luna and conjunct the Sun, this rebellious maverick planet reminds us that nothing can be taken for granted, that everything is in a constant state of change, and the uncertainty is all we can truly hold on to. So expect the unexpected. Pack a bag and get ready to go. Where? Anywhere. After all, Sagittarius also rules journeys, both inner and outer. Whether this is the start of the end of a journey isn't really the focus. It's likely a little of both anyway. What matters is that we are open to the growth, expansion, and learning. Otherwise, we might find ourselves left behind in anxiety, confusion, and uncertainty. We never know what could happen. Assuming the best will unfold is wise. Even if it's not the best, well, we'll grow. Balance against the Gemini Sun, the reminder is also to integrate experience with knowledge. What have we learned in the last few months? What information did we gather? How can we use those details to ensure we don't leap before we look, that we check the fine print before committing? There is more. This full moon squares the notes. A twist of fate comes along, a karmic lesson, a deep dive into past patterns and future manifestations. We cannot avoid destiny. All we can do is choose how to meet it. There is hope too. Saturn and Neptune are both angled to the moon in supportive trines. Saturn, particularly, lends stability and maturity. It reminds us that no matter how big the leap, how deep the lesson, we are capable. We can build lasting foundations, take risks, but still return to ground. Neptune's influence brings vision, dream, and spiritual support. It reminds us that nothing is impossible as long as we apply the work of Saturn. Sagittarius is not much of a fan of limits or restriction, but when they are offered in a supportive way, it realizes the wisdom within them. Whatever journey we are wrapping up now is one of that leaves a lasting impression. Building from this foundation is wise.